Hey, what's good, family? How we doing? It's me, Chanli Danye. Happy day 15 of Ramadan. I love it. Okay, so anyway, this video isn't specifically about Ramadan. This video is for those who are ready to receive the message that I'm about to give. Some aren't, some are. So here we go. Okay, so there's a lot of empaths on this planet, which means there's a lot of people who feel very deeply, who see pain, suffering that's going on, and they could actually feel it themselves. It makes us lose sleep at night. I'm one of those people. I'm an empath. I'm highly sensitive, okay? I have a lot of water in my chart, my astrological chart. So I'm highly sensitive to what's going on around me. I'm very passionate about defending the oppressed, And I've been watching things go on for my whole life and have not been very good with allowing it to happen. And but recently I have come across some information that helped to ease my mind about a lot of the things that are happening, because these things are out of my control. I can't control the pain and suffering that's happening. I can't stop it. But what I can do is I can be a good example, and I could spread information and knowledge so that people could understand a little bit better, a different perspective. So check me out. I know I've said this before, but I'm going to try to say it differently, because this could be highly offensive to people who don't understand what I'm trying to say. So let me try to say this in a way that people can understand. Right now, everything that's happening is meant to happen, or it wouldn't happen. And all of the pain and suffering that's happening, that's coming out, that people are now becoming aware of. The reason why you're now becoming aware of it is because a shift has happened on this planet, which means that there's an energy that is being pushed out. And I like to call this dark energy, negative, low vibrational energy. This energy is being pushed out by humanity, by those who are empaths, those who feel deeply, who are wishing so hard on a regular basis that all this pain and suffering would end. So this began a while back. I can't pinpoint the exact date, but I know the major shift happened in December the 21st, for the winter solstice. And what this did was, this triggered a lot of people to start seeing things differently, okay, to start caring. And ever since then, we have had several situations that we have had to really focus on. Like, we'll use law enforcement as one example and health as another. These things, like the COVID situation and law enforcement, police brutality and killings, these situations aren't coming up for us to argue or debate about. They're coming up for us to analyze and to understand where the changes need to be made. And I'll use another example with these two examples. As far as law enforcement goes, we need to reevaluate who can protect and serve us. Come on, not anybody should just be able to do that, right? Because not everybody is able to deal with the public. It takes a special kind of human. Okay, same thing with this COVID vaccine situation. I'm not going to say too much about it, but instead of people looking at it as a fear situation, why aren't people looking at it as a health situation, a health crisis? Obviously, a lot of Americans have low immunity to the point where they can catch something like this very easily and quickly and die. So perhaps we should make healthcare a human right. Perhaps we should try to understand that police need better training, and that not just anybody can become a cop and be a good one, right? So all of these things keep coming up for us to analyze and debate about, not to argue, not to call each other names, none of that. But the reason why it all is coming up the way that it's coming up is so that changes can be made. And that's my point of this video. Everything that's happening right now is so necessary changes can be made on this planet, and they will be made. There is going to be a fight, and it's going to go on for quite some time, because there's a lot of people who are very ignorant to the truth and who aren't even open-minded to listening to it. So for those of you who are open-minded, I want you to breathe. It's going to be okay. We're going to see a lot more information coming out for us to analyze and review. And all we have to do is make changes. We don't have to fight about nothing. So, are we ready for the change? Are we ready for the shift that's already happened? If not, that's okay. You still have time to evolve. But for those of you who are ready to evolve and who are ready to see this world be a better place, breathe. It will. Do not fear anything. Everything is happening exactly as it should. And although there are people who are suffering and there's not much that we can do about that except for spread awareness, although that's happening, it's not for nothing. Their sacrifices will be met with change. Okay? And that's what's going on. So for those of you who are ready, yay. For those of you who are not, this is going to be painful for me to watch. But I wish you well, and I hope that we could all grow and evolve together, because this planet sure is ready for us to, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Please remember, support the change. Be part of the change. Be the change. Change. It's inevitable. Many blessings to you.